Hi friends, I'm here from Johns Island. I got to come over here today and view a property on the Stono River. This is what low country living is all about. This property here is got the river behind it. It's one of the few lots that's left that will allow for a private deep water dock. Although the neighborhood does have a pool, a pavilion, a dock for boating and swimming access and all of the fun stuff that we enjoy here in the low country. But this lot too can have a private dock out to the Stono River. But this is I've been viewing this property for the last hour. It's literally taken me that long to get through it because it's over 6,000 square feet. It has 5 bedrooms. It's just exquisite. It has a spa area, grilling area, outdoor kitchen, a deck, and then inside is just essentially just decked out exactly how you would expect a low country home to be, but its price tag is $3 million. So it's been a fun one to view today, and it's a perfect August day to be out here waterside. So the wildlife, which I saw earlier out the front door, in fact, it has a lagoon out front, so even the wildlife sitting on the front porch was just exquisite. So I do work throughout the low country, so if you're ever looking to buy, it doesn't have to just be in my hometown of Somerville. I do, and my team does serve all of the Tri-County area. But I'm coming to you because I want to give you a quick market update. I like staying attuned to what the market's doing. If you were to ask me what an interest rate is today, I don't typically like to talk about interest rates because it varies, right? There's conventional loans, there's FHA loans, there's jumbo loans. There's a broad spectrum of what offerings are, and two, then it starts dictating what's your down payment, what's your credit score. There's a lot that goes into what your interest rate is going to be. However, just as a very blanket statement, a conventional loan for 30 years today is at about 7.25, so 7.25. It did tick up this week. It is having some effect on buyer activity. We're seeing that staying about flatlined. My team has had a tremendous amount of buyers in, but if I look at the MLS and what the activity is, it is sitting about flat. People always ask me, well, how are our listings? Well, I've got 4 new listings that are going to be coming live for my team next week. So I would say we are still rocking and rolling. Let me give you a couple of quick stats because I like numbers. I'm very detailed. This is the business that I'm in, and I really do seek to know the numbers and the stats. And if you're a numbers person, if you own real estate, you should know, you rightfully should know what the market is doing, so that way you can determine when is the right time to do business for you. But we've had 278 total homes go under contract this week. 214 of those were single family, and 24 of those were over $1 million. So to say that I'm looking and showing a $3 million property, there is a large buyer pool for $1 million plus in our market. Here in Rushland Landing, I was talking with the listing agent earlier, and I asked her, because she does a good bit of business buying and selling here in Johns Island, I said, you know, my question to her is do you have a lot of financing in this price point, or do you find that it's a lot of cash clients? And she said, what I figured was probably the case. It is a lot of cash clients in the $1 million range and up, which is always an interesting concept to me. People have money, and so the financing, even though interest rates may be ticking up, it doesn't affect all buyers across the board. But another thing that I like to watch is about how many people have been foreclosing and short selling, and I watch that. I've been watching that for the last several years, and right now we're still at about 1 to 2 a week. So we just don't have the foreclosures and short sales in our market. We're not seeing that the banks are taking action. Quite frankly, the owners of the properties have so much equity in their homes, they don't have to release it back to the bank. They're able to sell it, and we have a lot of investor activity in our market that's willing to buy those properties and turn around and flip them. So no matter what your real estate needs are, reach out to me. I'd be glad to serve. If you just have a simple question, I'm here for that as well. Have a great weekend, friends.